Do you want to know what 6 mind games are that narcissists use to manipulate you? By the end of this video, you're going to have 6 because this is their specialty. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I am an attorney, I'm an author, and I'm a narcissist negotiation expert. Yes, that's what I do. I give you tips and tricks so that you can powerfully learn how to shift the dynamic of power so that you can actually turn the tables when negotiating with narcissists, whether it's in business or your personal relationship. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can learn how to do that. Okay, so let's talk about mind games that narcissists use. And I'm going to go in reverse order so that number 1 is the last one that you will hear, so that you have to stay tuned for number 1. All right, ready? Number 6. Number 6 is guilt tripping you. Yep, they love to guilt trip you. Oh, okay. If that's what you're going to do. I mean, I guess if you want to take everything from me and leave me with nothing, and after all I've done for you, and I guess I'll just live on the street. I guess, you'll just make me look bad, and I'll have no friends, and I can't believe you're going to do this to me. And especially because they know that you're probably an empath, by the way. And so they know how to tap dance on those heartstrings. You feel it? You feel them tap dancing on those heartstrings? Feel that sound? That sound is your heartstrings being tap danced on. They know how to do it. They are master manipulators, and especially if you're an empath, because there's that whole symbiotic relationship going on between narcissists and empaths. And that's how they were able to spot you and ensnare you into their webs in the first place, because they were able to see that you're a person who cares about others, who doesn't want to hurt people. And you're over there going, oh, I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to be like, take too much. I don't want to seem like I'm being so greedy. And, so they really like turn it on to make you seem like you're being greedy when all you're doing is just asking for maybe what you're entitled to in the first place, especially in a negotiation, right? So don't allow them to guilt trip you, especially if all you're asking for is what you're entitled to. And especially if you are going to feel regret after the deal is done. If, a few months later, you're going to be sitting in your house looking over there going, hey, wait a minute. I gave all this up for you because you were guilt tripping me. And now there you are, like with everything. And I'm over here with, I gave up all this stuff. So don't do it. Don't allow them to guilt trip you. Got it? That's number 6. They love to guilt trip you. That's one of the mind games they use. All right, that's number 6. Number 5 is the silent treatment. They just don't respond. And that drives you crazy. You send them a text, you send them an email, you try to talk to them. They just don't respond. They love to do that. Another term for it is ghosting. They love to do that because it's a way to control you. And then when they don't respond and you're like, hey, how come you haven't responded? Then they like say things to you like, oh, you're so desperate. How come you're like bothering me so much? I have to work. They make it look like you're out of control when all you wanted was for them to respond to something. So, but then of course, If you don't respond, they go crazy. They start flooding your text messages. They show up at your house, all of that. So, obviously it's not an equal footing here, but sometimes they use the silent treatment as a mind game to control you as well. Number 4 is projection. All of a sudden, whatever is the problem is now your problem. You are the one who did that. You're the one who is the narcissist. You're the one who is the one who's not telling the truth. You're the one who is being deceptive. And this is very closely related to what they do when you catch them in a lie, by the way. I call it project and deflect, or lying and denying. And if you want to know more about that, you can definitely check out my video on what happens when you catch a narcissist in a lie. And there's, a whole bunch more on that. But, they love to project what they're doing either onto you or onto other people. I can't be held responsible because you're not supporting me, or they didn't do what they were supposed to do, whatever it is. So, but they can't be held responsible. Okay. They're the victim in some way. That's number 4. Number 3 is closely related, playing the victim. I am the victim of everybody else. No one appreciates me. No one supports me. No one sees how hard I work. No one sees how good I've been to everyone. No one sees, how much I've provided, or look at the great deal that I'm offering you. I've given you so much and you've given me nothing. I've offered you the world. I've given you all the things that you've asked for, even if it's been nothing. They'll just say it. And they just assume that by saying it, you're going to believe it. And you're over there like confused because, what? But they play this victim like, oh, poor me, woe is me. And it's really so pathetic, really. And if you think it's so pathetic, give me a so pathetic in the comments below. It's so pathetic, so pathetic, so sad. If you want to just write so sad, you can put so sad in the comments. Maybe that's easier. But anyway, that's number 3. Number 2 is feigned ignorance. You know what I mean by that? You know what feigned ignorance is? It's like, what? I had no idea. I don't even know what you're talking about. I never saw that. I wasn't involved with that. I didn't have that conversation. I never saw that text message. I wasn't involved with that transaction, anything about that. So that's number 2, is the whole feigned ignorance thing. What? Who? What? I don't know. That's number 2. Have you seen that? You guys have seen that, right? All right. Number 1. You ready for number 1? Come on. You all know what number 1 is. Can you take a guess? All right. Number 1. Their favorite. Gaslighting. Oh, yeah. You probably took a guess, right? Gaslighting. Gaslighting is their favorite mind game. And this is like the fave of especially the coverts. And I've been there, people, that I have. I've dealt with covert narcissists. I talk about this in some of my other videos. I have a couple of videos on covert narcissists, the covert passive aggressive narcissist. But basically what it is trying to make you think you're crazy, like, oh, we talked about that and you agreed. What? We never had that conversation. But when they do that over and over again, you actually start to question your own sanity. And it's a way to weaken you. It's a way to destabilize you. It's a method of controlling you. And it's something that they do in order to control you. Okay. So that's what they do. That's number 1. Those are the 6 ways. Those are the 6 mind games that narcissists use to manipulate you. If you've seen others, let me know. If you are getting ready to negotiate with a narcissist, grab my free Crush My Negotiation worksheet. If you want to join my free private Facebook group, come join me for support. It's called Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. And if you like this video, give it a like, give it a share, drop me a comment. Let me know if you think it's so sad, other ways that you've seen it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now's a great time to do that. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm Rebecca Zung. I'm so glad that you stopped by my channel. I'm here for you to conquer and slay narcissists. That's what we do on this channel. All right. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video.